Hi everyone, welcome to my channel, Empress Aries 888. My name is Tanya. Well, please like on the way in. Gives me an energetic donation to the channel, helps me tune into you. Flip the roles as you see fit. Take what resonates from this reading and leave the rest. And let's call in spirit. Let's get this party started, shall we? Spirit guides and angels of your whitest light, please give me a clear message for the collective. One that brings healing, hope, and understanding of their situation. Protect me as I open myself up to channel these messages and protect my beautiful collective. And I thank each and every one of you so very much for tuning in, showing up and showing out. This energy exchange makes this richer. It's an acceptance, it's an exchange that I can read into your energy, and I so appreciate that. Thank you for trusting me like that. And if you like, thumbs up. Please like the video as well as subscribe to the channel so that you can get my videos, and notification bell, press that as well. So when I do post, you're the first ones to receive that. We got the beautiful moonstone grounding. Let's get into some Reiki-esque-ness. Beautiful, isn't it? It's gorgeous. Set your intentions for this reading. Who you are thinking about in your mind. Concite as well. This helps with trauma, healing, acceptance, love, opening up your chakras. Concite, very beautiful stone. Turquoise, I love turquoise. It's a small stone, but it's mighty in what it does for you. There is a beautifulness to turquoise, and you are beautiful. So accept this reading today, accept the protection, accept the cleansing that this reading needs to happen for you, because somebody needs that today, some healing. Selenite is also clearing, cleansing. Accept this as well. Let's see, we got the apes. Black sand, and this is for grounding, protection, clearing, right? Clearing the negative energies. We also have tourmaline does as well, protection. Protect the space, protect my beautiful collective. Okay? And even if that means protecting my beautiful collective from my beautiful collective, because we can be our own worst enemy sometimes with our negative thoughts and feelings. Clear the energy by rattle. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. Of course, I didn't bang the gong yesterday, but I am going to make up for that today. If you have any sensitivity to sound, as you already heard the rattle, please lower the volume. In 3, 2, 1, go. It's a beautiful frequency. Maybe some don't agree, but I do. And I absolutely love this. Beauty, beauty, beauty. Okay, so somebody needs some clearing. Clear out any negative energies from your space. We're gonna brush it away. Sweep it away, my friends. Because we need to sweep out the negative energy, and so that the good energy comes in. All right, so let's get into this. We're gonna go into moonology. That yesterday was the full moon. If you've seen it, it was incredible. 8th or the 9th, maybe a couple of days ago, but I feel like it was full yesterday. It's beautiful. Set your intentions, hopefully positive, not negatively towards anybody else, but let's get into it. Let's see what Spirit has to say about the full moon. What advice, Spirit, do you have for this person? The end of a rough cycle approaches. Full moon in Capricorn. Amen. Full moon. Excellent. We'll take it. A personal issue reaches resolution. Full moon in Cancer. Full moons twice. And good news. We'll take the good news. A time to give rather than to take. Full moon in Virgo. And that's like an eclipse. like eclipse your wants and your needs for another person that you're thinking of. Because reciprocity is super important in order to have a healthy relationship. You have to give as well as take. You can't always be the one, oh, my needs come before you, or, can you do this for me? And then it never gets reciprocated. That's not how a relationship works. It's not how anything should work, really. All right, let's go into the graffiti, the first half of the graffiti. There's two big decks that I love. The graffiti are really good decks. It's an investment. It's an investment. So not everybody can invest in oracle cards of this nature. Certainly do understand that. I recommend the Intuitive Kev's decks all the time. They're very cost-friendly and very intuitive, as the name states. And I'm not trying to say don't purchase these, because I love these. If you have the money, by all means, get the graffiti, because they're fantastic decks. They're amazingly intuitive as well. But if you don't have the money, I would recommend the Intuitive Kev's decks. I would recommend the Intuitive Kev decks regardless, but it's like they are worth the price of admission for what you're getting for them. They're pretty much a steal, really. It's on Etsy. This, the Graffiti Volume 1 and Volume 2, and they're voluminous. They're like, what? The one I'm doing today is like, I feel like a 220 card. The other one's 240 cards. The second deck, it's like amazing what you get for the price. But at the same time, they're not cheap. They're not cheap. They're an investment. But then I'm here to sell things, whatever, and people are probably saying, why are you selling it? Because I want to. It's my channel. I can do what I want. Thank you very much. When you have your channel, you do what you want. There's people out there, hello folks, there's people out there that are not just listening to what is it my person's thinking about. They're learning tarot. This is not just tarot. Have you not watched my channel? If you haven't, please feel free to look at my other videos. This is motivational. This is healing, Reiki-esque, okay? This is more than just tarot here that I'm doing. And for people who are liking that and wanting that, there's more to this channel. So they might want to purchase cards to do tarot for themselves. Some people are learning tarot, and I encourage that. If you have the wherewithal and you have the intuition and you want to learn, these decks enhance whatever it is you're learning. Okay, because tarot is tarot. Tarot cards and oracle cards are not the same thing, but they can be used in conjunction with each other to make a reading more richer. That's why I use them. I love oracle decks. I love oracle decks. I love tarot decks. And I don't know if I have I don't even know. It's embarrassing how many tarot and oracle cards I have. I feel like one day that show Hoarders is going to come in and say, dear God, she's been buried alive by our oracle and tarot cards. News at 11. I've never seen anything like it. Yeah, whatever. At least I was buried alive in knowledge. Insight and fortitude. Damn, could be worse. Could be like a whopper. That would be embarrassing. All right, let's get back to the reading. Some people are like, get back to the reading. You always want. Yeah. Whatever. Hold your horses. Hold your horses. We're getting there. Sometimes you gotta go around the mulberry bush. Look it up on Google. They're saying. All right, so for this individual, if it's you, change is happening in a positive way. Change is happening. But I really feel like it started in the mind. Everything is a song to me too. Songs, music, spirit really knows to reach me. It's like music. And I feel like that song, Nothing Really Matters, from Madonna is significant. Like, it's like somebody was selfish. Somebody lived selfishly. And that's why it's saying at the bottom of that deck to give more than receive. You're learning that. Copying, unoriginal and super basic, baby. Somebody's copying your flow. Like if you have a channel like I do, trust me, there's copycatters. People are copying because it's cool. You know what I mean? It's like if they see something cool, unique, and different, they're going to want to copy it. Look at like Cinderella and all that. There's always like revisions of it. People do that stuff. It's like somebody's copying you that's basic. They don't have any ideas of their own, so they gotta control your, whatever it is you have, social media, and they're gonna like, I don't know, revamp it, or it's like, it's obvious that it's your work. It's your work. They might be saying it's their work, but they're lying to their teeth. It's not their work. I mean, I even heard one tarot card reader say that if a person's doing good and they're getting like hits and they really, that other tarot card readers will start emulating them so that they can get success too. I've heard that. So this might be what's happening here. Even if this person has more viewers than you, because you're original and you're coming up with these different ideas that are maybe different from the tarot module, they're copying you. All right, fire starter. This is a true visionary. Questions rules, inquisitive, rebel mission. See what I'm saying? It's like you're mixing it up. You're doing something different. And other people are like following that. Or expanding on whatever it is that they're doing, which is a great thing. I mean, copying somebody, if you respect the craft, if you want to try to expand on whatever it is you're learning, is cool. In a negative way, when a person's super basic and just petty and wants to just get the hits, wants to get the likes and subscribes, and they're doing it, that's when spirit comes down and, you know, judgment. You know what I mean? I won't be surprised if I see judgment here. But you might be a fire starter. That might be what you're here for. It's a catalyst to change. Catalyst to making people think. You're making people think. Spirit come through. All right, homelessness in the reverse. Maybe at one time you didn't have a home. Flings, wild things, short-lived karmic connections. This could have been your past. Could be your person. Somebody in your family line. You know, take it how it resonates. Somebody wants to love bomb you. Somebody is a love bomber, manipulative. Love potion number 9. Grand gestures to manipulate. Somebody might be coming towards you to do this. Somebody that's not homeless. Or somebody that wanted you homeless. What the fuck? A globetrotter. Somebody that's adventurous. Somebody that likes travel. Maybe they see you as traveling. And they see you as a great travel partner. But there might be some manipulation here. Isolation, remote, and alone, deserted, feeling rejected. So this is a person maybe you rejected in the past that's coming back. Mercury retrograde. What goes around comes around, right? What goes around comes around, yeah. Intimidation, causing worry and triggering fear. So you could be triggering this person because they might be scared of you. Ooh, yeah. Responsibilities, they might have a lot of obligations and burdens. Sometimes self-imposed. They're one of these people that likes to help other people. They take on the burdens, especially in the workload. They like to work. This person's like a workaholic. On a mission, determined and focused. This person is not really focused or wasn't really focused on you at the time. At the time when you knew this person or when you were in this person's life, okay? This person could be super basic in a sense of like they're very rigid, they're very regimented, they don't have like ideas like you do. They're not like a trendsetter or a person that's gonna like shake the cage. Maybe you intimidated this person at one time. You know that you're not with this person anymore. Maybe this is a loner individual, maybe an isolated person. Maybe you were friendly towards this person and they caught feelings for you, or you were like catching feelings for this person, but they pulled away from you. But now they want to come back around because they're watching you and they're seeing you succeed. They're seeing that you're doing so many wonderful things or helping people. Maybe they need your help. Maybe they need your help. They're going to ask you for help. Sure, use your intuition as to what motives. I feel like if you're a reader, you can read a person like this to see if their motives are pure. Not sure. But be wary of giving help to people only so they can copy you, or only so that they can use you. You know, you don't want to be in that position. What is this? Ace of Wands. Okay, so there's a new beginning. So there could be a new beginning. I love the retro cards of these. I love these cards. And this is non-binary. This is the second non-binary card deck that I purchased. But this is a new one. My man, he likes to say modern. The modern goth tarot. I'm teaching them same mnemonic. Anyway, this is the second one, like the fifth sense. It's similar to that, and it's really retro though. I like it. I like the retroness of it, and I'm not what is it, so rigid in my belief systems that I can't embrace other aspects like the LGBTQ community. Hots, baby. We embrace everyone here. You're all welcome. And my readings are not about a specific he or she, they or them. You put the pronoun in there to describe who you are. I am not here to define you. I am here to read energy. You define yourself. Okay? But you are accepted regardless of the definition. That don't matter to me. Just because I'm heterosexual doesn't mean I don't embrace those that aren't. So Ace of Wands, there's a new beginning here. A person who wants a new beginning. It could be this person from your past. Ooh, Six of Cups. Okay, so Cups is Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer. Wands is Aries, Leo, Sag. This is a person who's nostalgic. They're watching you. The eye is here. And they're looking at the past when you were nice and kind to them. Maybe they haven't had that in their life. Maybe they didn't believe in that. Death. Ooh, it could be a vampire. Dang. Be careful, like I said. Use your intuition. Death is an ending. There was an ending to the connection. Hierophant. Okay. So this is a person who's very, like I said, regimented, traditional, black and white. And maybe you're not that person. Maybe you're not as black and white as this person is. So there was like this disconnect at first. Maybe they thought you were weird or strange, or maybe you thought the opposite of this person. They were like so closed off and rigid and in their thinking and their mindset. Whatever the case, there was a separation, a disconnect, and now there's a revisiting because of Mercury. Well, I think it's more you. It's not just the Mercury retrograde. I think it's just like when you hit a person in the heart, right, in a positive way. They don't forget that. They won't forget you. And when times get tough and stresses, there's always this coulda, shoulda, woulda, this nostalgia that happens with people. And that might be what's happening in this person's life. They're looking at the person who was kind to them, the person who was nice to them, where maybe they don't have that in their life. Maybe not to that degree. Like you really were nice. This person really gave this person a chance. Talk to this person like a human being, not just a robot, not just a cash cow, not just somebody that, you know, you could just harvest. Maybe they're used to people like that just harvest their energy or their resources and don't give anything back. Oh boy. Hey, what is this? 10 of. They think they can get everything with you. 10 of Pentacles. They think that you could be their future. They could have the 10 of Pentacles with you, or they're seeing you achieving that. Oh my goodness. Good. Okay, so what are we going to do about that, Spirit? What is this 10 of Pentacles about? 3. They want to collaborate with you. They want to collaborate with you. They want something to grow with you. But there also could have been a third-party situation involved. That could have been the reason why that you didn't launch, you know, failure to launch this connection. Failure to go further, I should say. Okay, what's this third party? Third party. 5 of Swords. See what I'm saying? There's some sort of conflict here. Knight of Cups. There could be immaturity there. Knight is not it's not a king, it's not an emperor, it's an immature energy. Cups is, they could be, look at it, it's like, I feel like they're hesitating. Cups is emotions. They have emotions for you, but maybe it was the infancy of emotions. Maybe this person has to take a long time to unpack their feelings and they hid them from you. They held their cup back. I feel like that's what happened here. They're guarded against you because they're afraid to open up their heart to you, and then you ended the connection. Because what? No decision is a decision. But now maybe they want to collaborate, or maybe at one time you did collaborate with this person and they never forgot you. What's this Knight about, Spirit? This Knight of Cups. Can you put one card on here before we move forward? Go on to the graffiti. And then another card deck that I just purchased. It's very interesting, too. Spirit coming through. Okay, thank you. Thank you, Spirit, darling baby. What in God's name? 7 of Swords. See what I'm saying? Somebody was sneaky and deceptive, so this person was hiding something. But they're the devil? What the hell? What the fuck? Maybe you saw that in the person. They were playing mind games with you. They weren't real with you. This person could have really strong attachment. Like their love language is like codependency. Once they're with you, it's like they don't let you go. Maybe that was something that, but I feel like this was more than that. There was a mind game of pretending they didn't give a shit. I feel like that's what happened, and you were like, nah. All set. What's this devil about, Spirit? How about I? Now that you got me trapped here with these questions, Spirit, dearest. What is this? 8 of Swords. Like I said, it's like I feel like this person wants to not block you, but trap you, like with them. 5 of Swords. Like there's some sort of competition, or maybe there was competition for this person. Maybe they wanted you to fight for them. They wanted you to run after them. 2 of Cups. Yeah, show your hand. Maybe you were like friendly with this person, but they didn't know whether or not you wanted them or not. But they were catching feelings for you, so they didn't want to look like a fool. And so what they did was they pulled back, hoping you would chase. And when you didn't chase, it was like they were like hoping to keep you with them, I think. Ace of Pentacles, but you moved on. Maybe if you were in a work environment, you changed that work environment. If you're in the neighborhood, you moved away. You moved away from this person, okay? You're very strong, okay? So whatever love spell or intentions that they were setting for you to keep you like fenced in, it didn't work. Lovers, okay? You made a choice towards a different individual. Yeah, you did. And it broke their heart. It broke their heart because they were hoping and having this whole rich life that they had in their mind that was going to happen between the two of you. You know, if you showed them how you felt. They wanted you to come forward. Show me how you feel, because I don't want to look like a fool. And maybe that's happened to them in the past where they showed their hand to somebody like, I really care about you, and they got burnt. Now, there could be an element of same-sex here as well. There could be a person that you were friendly with in the past, and maybe you're not LGBTQ+, and this person really liked you, and they wanted to keep you with them, or they wanted to start a relationship with you, but they didn't come out of the closet, and they didn't tell you how they felt. That could be an element, too, for some of you. Take what resonates. No judgment here. No cap. See? I'm telling the truth. I got no cap, man. I feel like this person, it could be same-sex. Yeah. Provocateur. Maybe they feel like that's who you are. Not afraid of a challenge. To ruffle feathers. That's what's intimidating this person. It's like they're not sure where they would stand with you, if you would like somebody like them, or that you would go in that direction. Maybe they known you as heterosexual, and they're not sure if you have any tendencies towards homosexuality or bisexuality, so they don't want to like rock the boat. Or maybe you said that to them, I'm not, but they still had those feelings for you, and they've held on to your energy ever since. Yeah, but there was what is it, a sneaky energy though. There's a sneaky energy to this person. I don't know, maybe this person did something, like said something about you. Parental issues, parent getting in the way, controlling parental figure. So this person could have issues with their child, could have issues in the courts, could have issues with the past person that they're with. Maybe they want to contact you to help them with that. Yep, you have a higher purpose. Your destiny is set, okay? Like I've said before, there's the major arcanas. The major arcanas is really a journey that's set in stone. There's very little wiggle room as far as with the major arcanas. I feel like your destiny is called to greatness. You are on that path. And this person is watching that. This person's watching that, longing for you, longing for a chance with you, wish they could have had a chance with you. Even if they're the opposite sex, but they could be part of the LGBTQ, no tea, no shade, community, and it's like maybe they feel like you would judge them if you knew they were bisexual or whatever it is that they identify as. That's what I should say, identify as. They feel like you might judge them. Resignation, giving up. So maybe they gave up for a time on you. Maybe they gave up on a time, gave up for a time, but they can't stop thinking about you. Confirmation, dogs are blacking over there. Cult, they might have been part of a cult, maybe twisted beliefs. They're coming out of that, or they're trying to get away from a cult environment. Yes, yes. I feel like watching you, maybe you encourage this person. They've seen you go through situations in your life, and they're realizing that they're not stuck, that they can get out of them too. You know, if you can do it, they can do it. And I agree with that completely. Amen. There's no such thing as stuck unless you're literally in a lockup facility. You can get out of situations. It's a mindset, right? I mean, there's the ifs and buts. But like it says, if ifs and buts with candy and nuts every day be Christmas, if we stood there and waited for situations to open up for us, we'd never move at all. We'd stay stuck in really toxic situations, and that doesn't help anybody. If you're stuck in an environment with a person that's controlling you, and maybe you have children and you stay for the sake of the children, how are you helping the children? They're seeing this shit. And what you're doing is generationally cursing your family to a fate same as yours. Bottom line. Curious creatures. The Tarot of Curious Creatures. I'm going to get into that one next. So, I mean, it's your life. I'm not here to be a therapist to a person. I'm here to read energy, but I also have to say that this is not just tarot. Okay, I think I made that clear. If anybody is aware of my readings, they know that. So I'm not here to be a therapist. I'm here to help, but I don't have any type of degree. So I'm not diagnosing you in any way or even like judging you in any way. That is not what I'm here for. Knight of Wands. Right here, baby. Knight of Wands. That's Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. This is a person, I mean, there's good attributes to a person that's an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. I am an Aries, so I can say that. But it's like, quick starting, motivation, you know what I mean? We are the fireman that burns down the house. But it's like we also, Knight of Wands is an in and out energy, not really serious, and somebody that just, it plays games sometimes. This might have happened, you might have felt that. You might have been like, one too many times this person has fucked around with my head and made me feel like they were gonna do something, and then nothing happens. So in and out energy. You might not be interested in and out energy. You're a high priestess, for God's sakes. Use your intuition when this person comes forward. If they've changed or if they're sincere, you're gonna know. You're gonna know. Because you got more than one option here. Yeah. People are watching you. There's more than one person that wants to get to know you. Nine of Wands. Look at this. Fight, baby. Fight. Look at this. People on, blocking you off. You've been through shit in life. You're not going to go there again. You're not going to be boxed in. You learned some things. See, there's somebody coming in with their cup of love. A frog, perhaps. Ooh, yeah. Look at that. Maybe this person is the prince or the frog. You're going to find out. Spirit, who's the frog, man? Who's all these people already showing up? Damn. Because you're the star. Of course, you're the wish fulfillment. You're the wish fulfillment. They all want to gather around. It's like, take your pick. It's like the Bachelorette or the Bachelor. Damn. Okay. Any other card, Spirit? What's going to happen here? Who is this High Priestess going to choose? Four of Wands. Look at this. Look at this person. Somebody is coming in to seal the deal. It looks like a marriage. Look at that. It looks like they got their tuxedo on and they're ready to rock and roll. Damn. But be aware, there's Seven of Swords. Yeah, there's always going to be somebody that's trying to run off with something. You got deception. They also got the suit on. So be aware of who this person could be. Be guarded. Ten of Pentacles. There is somebody here that wants to give you the Ten of Pentacles. Somebody here that sees you as their wish fulfillment, okay? But you got to be the one that decides. I can't be the one that decides for you. I can only read energy, my friend. But there's a leap of faith that's going to be taken by you or this other person. There's the Hermit again. Virgo energy. Somebody that has been isolated. Somebody has been contemplating. Somebody that knows your words. Somebody that sees you. That wants to come towards you, okay? This is a person who's very overburdened with their life. Very overburdened. And maybe anxious about what you're going to say. Yes, yes. King of Swords is here. It keeps coming out. I got to get it. So there's a King of Swords here. Very balanced person. A king, not a knight, that wants to come towards you. Because you're the Queen of Wands. You're very sexy to this person. Okay? But this is it. This is like they don't want anybody else. Maybe this person in the past has bound you up. Maybe this other person wants to. I don't know. Oh my God. Who is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius? This guy's they only want you to see them, or they only see you. The world is here though. The devil is here again. Damn it. Judgment. You're going to make a judgment call. Fool 2. Fool 2. Look at another fool. Don't be a fool, man. You're going to have to use your judgment here about who this person is and what their intentions are. Maybe you're going to see it right away because you're a balanced individual, okay? The Chariot is here. There's choices. Look, there's choices. So who are you going to start with? Who are you going to begin with? Yes, yes, yes. And who are you going to sweep the hell out? Who's competition? Who is conflict? Anybody that gives you any type of shit. Now there's the Knight of Pentacles. Oh, what the fuck? Queen of Cups is here. Loving. You're a loving person. This is why you're attracting all these people. But the Empress here now. Oh my God. 10 of Wands. Somebody's going to put a burden on your back. And somebody's going to try to relieve it. But this is up to you. I'm going to leave it here. This is up to you to decide who that person's going to be. If it's a past person that you had issues with, you're going to get that prick of intuition and knowing. Okay, you have a knowing. Let it go. Let it guide. Guide you. Let it guide you. Okay. Don't dismiss it. If a person showed you who they are the first time, believe it. But there are, capabilities, and time can change and heal wounds, whatever the case. But don't just get bogged down by, oh, they hurt me and all this other stuff, or oh, they look like they're changed, they're so beautiful. Don't get bogged down by appearances or even what they say in their mouth, because they could have a mouthful of fucking lies. Let's see who these people could be. Come on now. Aries, and Aquarius. That's too many Aries. Could be a fire sign though, mind you. Spirit, come on. Okay, we have, what is this? Aquarius. We got water, we got fire. And Aries again. Dang, one more time, Spirit. Come on, man. Who else? Taurus. Saggy. Libra. And I'm going to leave it here. Thank you so much for joining me on Empress Aries 888. Please like and subscribe. Join my tribe, because I would love to have you as part of my soul family. Until next time, be safe out there, my friends. Be blessed.